So High-Vibe Network is an ecosystem designed to integrate immersive experiences, multidimensional learning, and personal development, and all with the foundations for autonomous growth. Now, autonomous growth is a very key piece for us. If you look at Steemit, they created a model, but through the token incentives, they created autonomous growth, viral growth, meaning that every user coming in invited more than one user. With zero advertising, Steemit has been able to create 36 million website hits per month and is one of the top 2,000 websites in the world. And so we're tapping into this incentive model where users earn tokens through human attention. And so we're a protocol designed to awaken human potential. If you look at the author landscape today, most of the creators, they're not actually incentivized to create content and put it on mainstream platforms. A lot of the best creators in the world, if they put content on YouTube, they don't really get much for it. And most of the publishers don't let them actually make much of the profits. So with blockchain, we're able to give them a much bigger piece of the pie. Our mainnet is going to have zero transaction fees, and it's going to be faster than Bitcoin and Ethereum networks. And we allow authors to monetize online content with incentives to encourage desired user behavior. So if you look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, people are mining tokens with computational power. Now, computational power is actually getting cheaper and cheaper and more commoditized. And it's actually not sustainable the way mining is presented today. Whereas human attention, all of our attention in the room, is actually getting more and more valuable and more competitive. More people are competing for all of our attention. And so what does that mean? The attention economy 2.0 is where blockchain enables users like all of us in the room to actually earn tokens by participating in the platforms. And so that's done through our proof of engagement token distribution reward system that's designed specifically for content-driven ecosystems. So for us, we're merging the best blockchain tech with personal growth, experience, and education platforms. Now, if you look at the challenges in the market and the problems, users aren't incentivized to be consistent with the programs they purchase. E-learning is one of the fastest growing industries in the world today, but online courses have a 96% dropout rate, meaning only 4% of the people who sign up for them are actually completing the courses. If you look at authors and creators, they struggle to make a profit. They get less than 10% from the big publishers, and the ones who self-publish, they struggle to get traffic. They have to use Google, Facebook, and Amazon to get traffic, and most of them are not very good at that. And then the affiliates, the ones making most of the sales, the ones with the big email lists, the big communities, they don't actually see the sales data. They have to wait for third-party reports that can easily be fabricated. So, some of the biggest affiliates in the world, they have to wait 30 days plus to get paid, and the reports that they get, they don't even see transparently. There's no shared ledger storing the sales data, the sales information. And so to take it further, authors and creators, they struggle to get clients. Ads are getting more expensive to run, and cost per acquisition, cost for new users to enter their ecosystem is on the rise. It's getting more expensive for them. And distribution is getting increasingly difficult for them. So we're solving that through our ecosystem. Affiliates, they make sales, but they have to wait 30 days plus to get paid. They usually have to get paid via PayPal, which is high fees. And then users generally purchase programs, subscriptions, etc., but less than a quarter of them are actually completing them. So there's no incentive model there. This is our live alpha, which is live today. You can check it out at highvibe.network/alpha or highvibealpha.com. And we showcase some of our apps in the ecosystem. So I develop myself as like a Netflix for personal development. It's an all-you-can-eat membership. Less than $10 a month, you get over $10,000 worth of courses. And our goal for this is to create mass adoption. If you look at Netflix, they have 125 million members and counting. Last year when we started this project, they had 70 million members. So nearly double. And they were already very large. Meditations every day is like a Calm or Headspace style app. Calm and Headspace are the top two meditation apps in the market today. And they both get more downloads per day individually than Coinbase, for example. So they get more than 50,000 downloads per day. The difference with us is we actually get paid to meditate. You earn tokens by meditating in the platform, creating a strong incentive model for people to be consistent and targeting generations, both the older generation as well as the younger generation. We've found that the younger generation, if you tell them to meditate, they sit in a room, they won't do it. They're not consistent. Whereas if you mix EDM music and you put a sexy woman's voice and you have really positive meditations, they'll be consistent with it. High Vibe Events is tapping into the conscious event space already happening around the world. We're partnering with large festivals that already have tens of thousands of people in attendance. Wonder Fruit Festival is the first partnership. It's happening in December this year in Thailand. They have 20 to 30,000 people in attendance, and we're going to do a live experience and a live airdrop, and we're actually going to pay people to do a sound healing and a sound meditation in a live setting. We're also partnering with various festivals around the world, like Envision Festival in Costa Rica, Bali Spirit Festival in Bali, and several others. Our token utility is trifold. We're adding value at a protocol level for every major use case / actor in the ecosystem. So users get paid to play, to create, curate, and consume content within the network. If you look at the venture capital world, most of the venture capitalists fund companies so companies can buy users and grow. With the token model, we actually become our own VC, and it's a sustainable model forever. This model will outlive all of the people in this room. Meaning that users are actually incentivized to contribute and engage in the platform, and they earn tokens in the process. That's how tokens are minted in the ecosystem. Authors and creators get organic visibility based on upvote and like-based algorithms, and they get paid more than the industry standards, and they also get more visibility than they would get in the traditional platforms that you find today. We already have some of the best authors in the world on our platform. Peter Diamandis was mentioned on the last project. Our team is putting together a documentary that he's being filmed in, and we're already filming a lot of social content. Marissa Peer was the #1 grossing author on Mindvalley last year. She's already one of our authors. She's a meditation artist. She used to be Princess Diana's therapist and a celebrity therapist, and several others as well. And then affiliates get a multi-tiered commission structure, paid instantly and transparently, solving the main issue that affiliates face today with waiting for payments and high fees. High Vibe Space is our social media platform that will be on our mainnet in Q1 2019. And we've called this space because space is actually what connects all of us. In between everyone in this room, there's space. And there's a beautiful quote that in between every single particle, person, or planet, space is what connects all of us. So space is where people can create space and create user-generated content, and anybody can create this. And then they can share it with their friends, and then they can use that to submit to some of the premium content channels. So this is where it's a gateway for people to easily submit and create content with low curation, and then to submit to the premium channels, there's a decentralized curator network that accepts that. So this is more of the Steemit and YouTube model where anybody can create, and we also have the premium model that's attached to that, which creates a really nice symbiotic relationship. Swag are unique digital collectibles. These are non-fungible tokens, NFTs, based on the ERC 721 protocol. And so users can earn swag badges by participating in the platform. And so by listening to 10 meditations, they'll earn a swag badge. By being a founding investor, they'll have a swag badge. And all of these badges then follow your profile and are really a nice way for people to develop reputation and seniority in the ecosystem. And these non-fungible tokens are already some of the biggest use cases in blockchain today. If you look at CryptoKitties, they've been the most throughput on the Ethereum blockchain. If you look at virtual goods, they account for the majority of App Store purchases in both iOS and Android App Stores. So in Google Play, it's 90% of all of Google Play Store revenue is for virtual goods, currently in gaming industries. And in iOS, it's 75% of all App Store revenues that's already going to virtual goods. So we're tapping into existing user behaviors and attaching a very strong blockchain-based incentive model to create a community. And now if you look at communities, this is really what creates loyalty. A lot of the tokens, if you look at the front page of CoinMarketCap today, most people are in it purely for gains. They're not actually using the tokens for the real utility value. And so for us, we want to create longevity in the platform where people want to be lifetime members. They want to be part of something. They want to have a sense of belonging. And the community is a very important piece for us. And Swag is a nice way for us to tie that all back. High Vibe Exchange is going to offer instant liquidity to everyone in our ecosystem, in addition to our partners. We're going to have 5 crypto pairs with the High Vibe token, as well as 2 fiat pairs. And this is being built in the regulation-friendly environment of Estonia, where our headquarters is. And we're part